Hi, I'm Harlene Anderson, and I'm very pleased to be here at Can & Keel and to participate again in their In Conversation series. So today I'll share my brief thoughts on listening. When I think about listening, I'm really thinking of it from and talking about it from a collaborative dialogic perspective, which refers to the notion of collaborative relationships and generative conversations, and the process of conversations and relationships going hand in hand. The way we begin to meet and greet, to speak with another person, begins to influence the kind and quality of relationship that we can have with them, and vice versa. When I speak of listening, I do not speak of listening as a distinct entity or a distinct action or thing that we do, but really as part of what I call speaking, listening, responding, and hearing to understand. So by that I mean, I think that I must speak to invite you, the listener, to speak, so that I might listen to you. And I want to listen to what John Schotter calls a responsive listening position, a responsive understanding position. That I want to respond in a way that's coherent with what you are saying as best I can. I want to respond from a non-blaming, non-judgmental, non-categorizing position. We cannot forget and leave at the door of our conversations all the things that have influenced us to this point in our lives. That our histories, our cultures, our values are always with us. And we cannot pretend to throw them away or pretend to suspend them. What I find, however, is that if I can be truly and genuinely interested in the other person and what they're saying, and I can be curious about what they're saying and ask questions and make comments which help them continue to expand on and to clarify what they're saying, that I listen very differently. I become very engaged and very engrossed in the conversation with them. And I think this is all part of the importance of being present, being fully present and engaged with another person. And to do that, you have to be truly and genuinely interested in them and curious about them. You have to be able to do that in a way that allows you to not listen from a blaming or a judgmental or a categorizing position. And this is not easy to do because we live in a world in which we judge and we blame and we categorize and we base our responses and our understandings, our feelings on the pre-understandings that we bring to any conversation or any relationship. So what I think is that genuineness is important. Genuineness in the sense of being authentic and sincere. And by authentic, I don't mean doing or saying anything that you want to do or anything that you want to say, but to be present and to be connected with, engaged with the other person in a give and take mutual way of looking at something, inquiring into something together. I think of listening as taking an ethical position, which you might call listening ethically. And I made a little note here that let me just look at and read. I say that true listening, and I put true in quotation marks because I'm not sure that anything is really true, but the kind of listening that I'm talking about can only occur when we're open to the difference, the uniqueness of the other, again, without judgment or blame or categorization or critique. In being able to do this, we must listen ethically. In listening ethically, we do not strive to change the other, but allow ourselves to be changed or influenced by the other. So thank you at Can & Keel for my being able to share on your YouTube series my brief thoughts about listening.